Hello students, welcome to the subject of complex variable and partial differential equation. Myself Dr. Ankit Acharya, and as you all know that this is our second lecture for the chapter power series. In last lecture we discussed about how we can find radius of convergence and how we can find circle of convergence if the power series is given. Okay, so in today's concept is Taylor series. Okay, so here is a next concept, next topic of this chapter. Second topic is Taylor series. Right now, Taylor series you already studied, but for real numbers. So here you have to study Taylor series for complex number. So if f of z is analytic, if f of z is analytic, try to understand the first statement of this theorem. Analytic inside a circle C with center z is equal to a. So a is a center, and then each z inside C, f of z can be expanded as a power series about z is equal to a. Okay, so here you can see the circle is given with the center a. Your f of z, the given function f of z is convergent only inside this circular disc. Okay, that means suppose this is my radius, whatever the radius, right, call radius r, then inside this circular disc f of z is analytic only for this this circular disc. You can define, you can express f of z as a Taylor series, right? So remember this formula f of z, that is equal to f of a z minus a into f dash a plus z minus a whole square divided by 2 factorial f double dash a plus z minus a cube upon 3 factorial f triple dash a plus and so on up to z minus a raised to n upon n factorial nth derivative of the function at point a. But region you have to define in each and every example region. Okay, in which region you define your Taylor series, that is the most important concept of this chapter. Okay, so let's solve some of the example. First example, very simple example, expand f of z in a Taylor series about z is equal to 0. Now we know that almost in your case, almost all the functions, all the well-known functions are analytic. We already discussed in our second chapter that sine function, all the trigonometric functions are analytic, like sine z, cos z, all the polynomials like z, z square, z cube, z raised to 4, all the polynomials are also analytic everywhere. Okay, also exponential function e raised to z, logarithmic function log z, all the functions are almost analytic in your case. Okay, but the problem is only where denominator becomes 0 at some point, because if your denominator becomes 0 at some point, that means your function is not defined at that point. So definitely your function is not analytic at that point. But here in a first example there is no such issue. F of z is equal to e raised to z, and we know that the exponential function is analytic everywhere. Okay, with the center z0. So what is my region? Mod z minus 0. Why this is 0? Because my center is 0 and less than infinite. I can take infinite because throughout the complex plane e raised to z is analytic. Now you can easily find out all the derivatives, and you can easily find out the value of all the derivatives at center point. Okay, center point is 0. So here a is equal to 0. So first of all we know that f of z is equal to e raised to z. So what is the value of f of 0? F of 0, that is equal to e raised to 0. So e raised to 0, 1. Now what is f dash z? F dash z, that is e raised to z. F double dash z, that is also e raised to z. Okay, the derivative, nth derivative of the function, that is also e raised to z. So the value at point 0 is 1, f dash 0, f double dash 0, that is also 1, f double dash 0, nth derivative at point 0, that is also 1. Now put all this value in this equation. Okay, f of a, so here a is equal to 0, so f of 0 plus z minus 0 into f dash 0. So easily you can find out the value of e raised to z. The e raised to z that is equal to 1 plus z plus z square by 2 factorial plus z cube by 3 factorial plus up to z raised to n by n factorial and so on. Okay, but the important thing is this region mod z minus 0 less than infinite. Okay, so that means the Taylor series for the function e raised to z is defined for all the complex plane. Okay, for whole the complex plane. Now let's solve one more example. Now see, expand f of z, that is equal to 1 upon z plus 2. The figure is not given in the question. The figure is just for your understanding. It's not compulsory to draw, but you can understand what is the circle. Okay, expand f of z, that is equal to 1 upon z plus 2 in a Taylor series about z is equal to 1. Now first of all, try to understand the center. What is your center point? Center point is 1 0. Okay, so this is my center for the circle. 1 0 is my center. This is y axis and this is x axis. Center point is 1 0. Now what is the function? Function is 1 upon z plus 2. So definitely in denominator we have z plus 2 and the given function is analytic everywhere except at one point. Which point? Where denominator becomes 0. Denominator becomes 0 at the point z is equal to minus 2, because in denominator we have z plus 2. So at point z is equal to minus 2, the given function is not defined. So that's why the given function is not defined at point minus 2 0. So that's why I can take a circle maximum from this center point to minus 2 0. So what is my radius? Radius is 3. I hope you can understand. The radius is 3. Okay, the distance from the point minus 2 0 to 1 0. Now there is another way to find radius, that is you just find out the modulus value of, first you have to write center point. What is my center point? Center point is 1 minus, now you have to write the point at where the function is not defined. Okay, at where the function is not analytic. So what is your point? Point is minus 2. So what is the value? You will get 3. So this is your radius. Okay, so there is another way which I explain here to find out the radius of the circle. So that means what is your region for Taylor series? The region is mod z minus z0 less than r. But what is my z0? Z0 is the center point. So mod z minus 1 less than, what is radius? Radius is 3. So only in this circle, okay, inside this circle, I can define a Taylor series for the given function 1 upon z plus 2. Okay, so this is something very important in each and every example of Taylor series. You have to mention your region. Okay, now you can easily find out all the derivatives and put all the values of derivatives at the original equations. So f of z, that is equal to 1 upon z plus 2. So f of 1, the value of f of 1, that is 1 by 3. Now find f dash z, the value of f dash z, that is equal to minus 1 upon z plus 2 whole square. So f dash 1, that is equal to minus 1 upon 1 plus 2, 3 square. So minus 1 by 9. Now f double dash z, that is equal to 2 upon z plus 2 raised to 3. So f double dash 1, that is equal to 2 upon 1 plus 2, 3 cube. So this is 2 upon 27. F triple dash z, that is equal to minus 6 upon z plus 2 raised to 4. So f triple dash 1, that is equal to minus 6 upon 1 plus 2, 3 raised to 4. So that is 81. So the value is minus 2 by 27. Now put all this value in the equation. What is the equation? Equation is, don't forget the original equation, f of z, that is equal to f of a, but a is here what? 1. So f of 1 plus z minus 1 into f dash 1 plus z minus 1 square divided by 2 factorial f double dash 1 plus z minus 1 cube divided by 3 factorial f triple dash 1 and so on. Okay, so 1 upon z plus 2, f of z is nothing but 1 upon z plus 2, the value of f of 1, that is 1 by 3. Okay, so put all this value in this equation. So this is 1 by 3 plus z minus 1, f dash 1 is minus 1 by 9. Okay, plus z minus 1 whole square divided by 2 factorial f double dash 1, that is 2 by 27 plus z minus 1 cube by 3 factorial. Okay, f triple dash 1, that is minus 2 by 27 and so on. Okay, so just we express the Taylor series for the function 1 upon z plus 2, but make sure your region is mod z minus 1 less than 3. Okay, which I mentioned earlier. Okay, here mod z minus 1 less than 3, that is your region. So this is my next example, important example. According to the next topic, Lorentz series. Okay, so make sure this is very important example for Lorentz series. So here you want to define the Taylor series f of z is equal to 1 upon 1 plus z in a Taylor series about z is equal to 0. Here also 0 is my center point, so you can understand this is my center point 0 0. Now function is 1 upon 1 plus z, which is not analytic at point minus 1, at point minus 1. Okay, because at point minus 1 your denominator becomes 0. So this is the point minus 1 0. At this point function is not defined. Okay, function is not analytic. So I can take circle maximum with the radius 1. Center point is 0 0 and I can take radius 1. So another way also you can find out what is your center point. Center point is 0 minus, write down the point at your function is not defined, or you can say function is not analytic. So minus 1. Okay, so what is your radius? Radius is 1. So that's why my region is mod z minus 0 less than 1. So mod z less than 1. Here now as usual you can find out all the derivatives. So what is the function? Function is f of z, that is equal to 1 upon 1 plus z. So find out all the values. F of 0, that is equal to 1. Okay, f dash 0, find out f dash z. F dash z, that is minus 1 upon 1 plus z whole square. So f dash 0, that is equal to minus 1. F dash 0, that is equal to minus 1. Okay, find out f double dash z. F double dash z, f double dash z, that is equal to 2 upon 1 plus z cube. Okay, so value of f double dash 0, that is equal to 2. F triple dash z, if you want to find out, that is equal to minus 6 upon 1 plus z raised to 4. So f triple dash 0, that is equal to minus 6. Now write down all this value in this equation. What is the value of f of z? F of z, that is equal to f of 0 plus z into f dash 0 plus z square by 2 factorial f double dash 0, okay, plus z cube by 3 factorial f triple dash 0 and so on. So 1 upon 1 plus z, that is equal to f of 0, that is 1, f dash z, okay, f dash 0, that is minus 1. So 1 plus z into minus 1 plus z square by 2 factorial f double dash z, that is equal to 2 plus z cube by 3 factorial f triple dash z, that is equal to minus 6. Okay, and so on. So the final answer is 1 minus z plus z square, okay, minus z cube plus and so on. So the value of 1 upon 1 plus z, okay, as a Taylor series, and make sure what is your region. Region is mod z less than 1. Okay, Now this series is important regarding to example of Lorentz series. Okay, how that we will see later on. But here make sure, suppose your function is like 1 upon 1 plus z, that is equal to, you can write 1 minus z plus z square minus z cube and so on. But modulus value of this term, okay, mod z must be less than 1. Now similarly you can easily find out the value of 1 upon 1 minus z, that is equal to, you will get 1 plus z square plus z cube and so on. And here once again also mod z less than 1, because center is 0 0. Okay, center point is 0 and the given function is not analytic at point 1. So from 0 0 to 1 0 your distance is 1, so r is equal to 1, so radius of convergence, or you can say capital R, that is equal to 1 for the given function. Now this two Taylor series is important regarding to example of Lorentz series that we will see in our next session. So up to this, thank you.